put total weather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies offense will get the first possession of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ducks offense will get the ball for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to be, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. He looks that one in nicely. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Split backs here. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hunter. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Going up top on first down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. To the air, it's Rodgers. Lets it go to the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Hands it off. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to find his man on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He leaves it with his back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Going deep. Got it inside the 10. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Gabriel. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Whittington. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Wants to throw on second down. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got the quick pass. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
Man, listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Looking to go up top on first down. Going up top. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Ducks send out the punt unit. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look for this defense to stay aggressive and maybe give that guy a smidge more attention.
And back to the air on second down. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The deficit, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a gap. It's James. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the ground. Pirouettes away from the defense. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. After run, now throw. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Ducks! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Washington wants to go quickly. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. On the run, it's James. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Got a man. It's Stewart. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. The quick out. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Latu. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Zone equals eyes. And when I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's James. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He got it, and that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He's going to pass. Wide open downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Huskies are in the hurry-up. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Inside the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. The give to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He'll start this drive firing. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Ducks have taken it inside the 20. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He'll run it again. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Rodgers. Here's a throw downfield late. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For